Humpcast. Nick Merritt brings the funny. Disney can't find good Indians. Wonder Woman fights in the Cold War. Family goes to space. Hawkeye loses his arms. Shia does it. And McGregor's suit is talking some shit. You're listening to Humpcast.
Hit it already! Ow!
Welcome to Humpcast, everybody. The show where a couple of buds get buzzed and slurps free Slurpees with Ryan, Ricky, Garrett, and special guest Nick Merritt. My name's Garrett Lee.
Hey, I'm Ryan D.
I'm Ricky C.
Why did we get half of Vuvuzela?
Oh, because I thought you were going to stop talking, but you didn't, so I didn't want to cut you off.
Okay. It was like a boo-boo fart.
So I was like,
And then we got Nick Merritt. Here, going on the
thanks for
mic.
coming in, dude.
This is Nick Merritt. How's it going, guys?
Nick's
What's up,
here, guys.
Hey, guys.
Comedian.
Comedian extraordinaire, whiskey guy.
Enthusiast,
Whiskey
Enthusiast.
enthusiast.
Whiskey guy.
Whiskey guy.
as I like to call it in AA.
Suit lady.
Green Arrow beard aficionado.
Show promoter.
I like to go from Jax from Sons of Anarchy. That's what I get called the most.
I like Green Arrow. We're going with Green Arrow for this one.
Green
Yeah,
Arrow's
check out
good.
that show.
Jax from Sons of Anarchy is a little sexier.
Okay.
Whoa. You've
No
never
homo.
seen Arrow. No. Okay.
I have. I hate your CW
You've
gay
never
ass
seen
shows.
Arrow. Then
Nick, why don't you tell the folks why you're here in the first place? You want to promote the show on Sunday?
Hell yes. I have a show with yours truly, Ryan Demarest, on Sunday, July 16th.
Get closer to the mic.
We actually have a show with Ryan Demarest this Sunday, July 16th at 7 p.m. at the OC Steelhouse of Anaheim. Smartass Collective, my comedy show. We have 6 awesome comics. April Lotshaw, Daryl Williams, Evan Cassidy, Robert Zoroff, Tony Ofano, and yours truly, Ryan Demarest, are going to be forming comedy. And Hybrid Bromance, the Misfits cover band, will be performing after the show. So we have comedy and music this Sunday at the OC Steelhouse.
it's not a Misfits cover band. It's the Misfits cover band.
All right. So, what'd you bring in to drink?
I brought Larceny Bourbon from Kentucky.
What? Hold on. I think this is the first episode that we haven't actually started off
I know,
with.
we're like going completely off. Like, our,
So what?
our
I'm
shit.
changing it up a bit. Don't freak out.
I'm freaking out, bro.
Let us know, bro.
God damn.
You're changing. You're flipping the script.
So, just
I don't like
I
change.
changed it up a little bit.
I don't like
God
that.
damn.
I don't like it. Ooh.
Funny story about this bourbon. Do we like stories?
We like
course.
stories.
We do.
Especially
So-
when we start off every episode with alcoholic beverage.
Yep.
Fantastic. So this bourbon by Johnny Fitzgerald comes from Kentucky. And he used to distill whiskey on a river in Kentucky. And then he actually became in charge of a rickshaw in town, which is like a 7-story building that holds barrels and barrels and barrels of whiskey. But night after night, they started realizing that barrels were going missing. And they're like, what the fuck? Is it some employee? And it turns out it was Fitzgerald. He had like the keys to all the to the rickshaw, and he would close it every night. And he would only take the whiskey from the best barrels,
Yeah.
like the limited edition, like top shelf, best quality. And he would sell it to like casinos and riverboats and stuff like that, and just make a profit. And some people say that he was like a man of great taste, and some say he was a thief, but he makes a damn good bourbon.
Nice.
Nice.
That's cool. Nice.
So I'm gonna have to. Oh shit! I forgot to get a glass. I'll go grab one right now. Ricky, what'd you bring
Got a
in?
glass right here. I brought in some Modern Times Ice. It's their new lager that they have.
Ice.
Perfect for this very hot summer day. It's very easy drinking.
Nice.
And,
What is it again?
Just a lager. Modern Times. It's called Ice. It's in this like weird.
You got ice, dog.
yeah.
Got ice.
But it's
Like
like way better than
70s.
Smirnoff.
It's when you really feel like you just want to stop, collaborate,
It's,
and listen.
only 4.8%.
4.8.
4.8.
It's a sipper. It's
Yeah,
a sippy
real,
sipper.
It's real good.
It's good.
Almost a session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like Wolf Pup is still about there.
Mm-hmm.
It's only like 4.8. I think Wolf Pup.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Garrett.
I decided that I wanted to get a refreshing beer. It's still scorching hot. We're in SoCal. It's actually a cooler day considering the last few days we had.
Right.
But it's still in the upper 90s.
Yeah, it's
Or
still hot as fuck.
Less birds are catching fire.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a cooler day.
Exactly. The ocean wasn't on fire today.
This was
Today
an ocean of flames.
got one of my favorites, a nice refreshing Belgian Belgian-style triple ale, La Fin du Monde from Unibrew.
Damn. I'm
Have
ready
you
for
had?
mod.
Have you had a Tout Le Monde yet? The Megadeth one.
Yeah, I think did we have it on the show? I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like we did. I don't.
Pretty much
remember
just a
100.
lighter version of that.
Yeah, but every beer that I've had from this brewery, I really liked. So
What's the brewery?
I like metal bands that
Unibrew
come out
or
with
Unibrow.
Yeah.
Unibrow.
Behemoth
It's
has
spelled
ones
with a
that I
Q
really
and a
wanna
U
try.
and a E and a blah 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 blah. But I think it's Unibrew.
Where's it from?
Cool.
Canada.
Canada.
It's a foreign land.
Great White North.
Mm-hmm.
Need a passport to get there. It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
They might not let me in.
And not a criminal record.
Oh yeah.
They're real strict about that.
Yeah.
what are you doing here, eh? I was like, I just want to try some of your beer. Like, oh no,
I don't think so, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well,
eh?
today.
Sorry.
Take off, you hoser.
Won't you
Shove off.
Fuck Canadians.
All right.
Go back to America.
I
eh?
always just take on Canadians.
All of a sudden, it's because they won't let me in. Maybe.
Fuck Canada. Dude, actually, I met like this nicest Canadian dude at a bar.
I think it's called a regular
Just
Canadian
a
dude.
normal
Sounds
Canadian
so
person.
gay.
Canadian dude.
Sounds so gay right now, but it was.
Terrible reputation for being
I know.
for angry.
I know he was the worst guy ever. He called me a hoser and he punched me in the face. No, he was so sweet. He was just here by himself, and he was just at a random comedy show in Hollywood. Like it was a bar
Nice.
show. He just recognized some people on the flyer from like, wherever, and I was on the show, and he was hanging out.
Ricky, you might have to unplug and replug it. They say there's static or something.
Fuck. Hang on.
Static.
Oh
Static
shit! It
shock.
is.
What? It's from the fan.
No, this is way different. This sounds like a fucking AM radio transistor thingy. I don't know.
It's it hasn't done that in a while, so you probably just got to
How's that sound? Super delayed. Not there yet.
Holy.
Just keep going.
Holy. Bleh. Yeah, it's not good. Oh well.
Keep talking.
All right.
So, anyway, this is a nice Canadian guy. We saw Spider-Man over the weekend.
Nope. I don't know what the problem is.
Just fuck it.
Just fuck
How
it.
was what's
It's
his
probably
name
the
as
charger.
villain?
It's probably the charger. Pull the charger up. Michael Keaton?
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
Great.
Oh,
so
man.
good.
The best. I think the best Marvel villain so far.
Really?
Yeah, by far.
Be-
You guys are really
More than
blowing
any
this
of
movie
them?
up.
I think so.
Even more than Loki?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I like him better than Loki. And not that, I mean, like, he's obviously, like, Loki was, like, the top from, like, the very long, I think he was, like, probably, possibly the only one on the top so far.
Uh-huh.
Michael Keaton is,
Oh shit! It was the
is
charger.
definitely
Told you.
one to bring him out.
Uh-huh.
Because, I mean, before this, I feel like Marvel villains were kind of really lacking.
Yeah.
But this is just another one. I think, yeah, I mean, like Loki, where he has some, like, real fucking in-depth, like, he just, I mean, like, not only he's Michael Keaton,
There's
like,
more-
he's a
there-
fucking great actor.
There was more motive, I think, to this villain. Like,
Yeah,
like we
this
talked
wasn't
about
really, like,
we
dense,
talked
I
about
guess.
yesterday. We did a review, and the I mean, with Loki,
Was he bitten by a radioactive hawk or?
No, radioactive vulture.
yeah,
Oh, Vulture.
yeah, radioactive vulture.
Oh, okay. See, I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just had way more depth as a character. I
Yeah,
think,
character.
than-
Well, I think I mentioned this in the review, so definitely check it out once it's up. But the best villains in their own stories see themselves as the heroes, and that's the thing. If you
Exactly.
if you're gonna be a good villain, you need to totally believe in
What
your
you're doing
motives.
is right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be the mustache twirling. I'm going to destroy the world because.
Hey man, Snidely Whiplash is a great villain.
Snidely Whiplash.
What I'm doing isn't evil at all.
Dudley Do Right. Nobody.
Yeah.
Snidely Whiplash.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. I know who it was, but I just know his name.
But yeah, I mean, like he Michael Keaton was fucking great. I mean, so is Tom Holland as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was fucking
amazing.
amazing.
One of the, I think, the best Spider-Man
Yeah,
ever.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Makes the other ones not want to exist.
Well, I mean, we talked about it. Like I said, it feels like we're having the same conversation as we did yesterday. But we talked about it a lot yesterday, and
So go watch that review.
yeah, well, when it's done,
Later.
I'm still editing
Later
it.
this week.
Eventually.
Hopefully, fingers crossed by Thursday.
if my computer doesn't crash and ruin everything again. Yeah, man, so fucking good. You guys go see it. We watched it in the Dolby Digital Cinemas at AMC, which is a great way to watch movies if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you go watch it in like 3D or anything?
No, I saw it in Dolby Cinema actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
It's like the best way to watch a movie right
That's
now.
I think the only way I've seen the last like 10 movies
Me too.
I've watched.
Me too. That's how I saw Wonder Woman. It's so fucking great.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like, not only is it just the sound, but it's the picture quality.
sound,
as well.
the picture, everything. It's
Yeah.
just amazing. And it's
That's
not,
like worth
and
the
it's
money.
not too much like 4DX like you guys complained about.
Oh yeah.
to where it takes you out of the movie. It's perfect.
Yep.
Such a great way to watch a movie.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, in the comments they're like, Spider-Man actually has an accent now, a Queen's accent. I totally didn't think about that.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I mentioned that during when Civil War came out.
Yeah.
What was after the credits?
Stuff.
Or can you spoil
Good
it?
stuff.
Spoil it?
We're not gonna spoil it. Not for our podcast listeners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just have
if you want to talk about it, yeah. Just
All
have
I can say
patience.
is just have patience.
Just have patience, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Go
about
watch
it.
the movie.
Yeah, go watch the movie.
Wait till the credits, all of them to go.
All of them.
Sit there. Have patience.
I'm gonna sneak
There's
into the
two.
movie, see the credits
There's two of them.
first, and then go see the movie.
What did you think about it, Ricky? We talked a lot about it yesterday. So
I loved it. It was great. That was probably one of my favorite Marvel movies. But
we all gave it 5 out of 5 beers.
yeah,
Spoiler.
yeah. Samesies.
Nice.
I give
But
it 5 out of
it was,
5.
It was great. Do you have another Spider-Man movie that was better that you think was better?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Did Robert Downey Jr. have anything to do with being how good it was, or just like the script?
Not at all.
No.
The script?
No, not at all.
He was in it, but I mean, he didn't really.
I think they used just the right amount of him.
I mean,
Yeah.
any more would have been too much. Any less,
Only one part of him, I'm just like, I could do without that, but
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't hurt the movie at all, but it didn't. I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest, the storyline. Yeah, he played like a small role in the arc, I guess. But
I think
The
in
posters made it seem like it was mostly about Robert Downey.
well, they had to
Jr.
do
They
that
had to
for
do
the
that to promote
sales.
it, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And I get that. So that's why I think they used in the actual final cut. I think they used just the right amount of him.
yeah.
That's good.
That's like what they can get away with being like, this is a Marvel movie, trust us. There's
Right.
Iron Man, he's
Yeah.
in it.
He's in it.
Yeah.
This is a suit. He's in the suit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, trust us. This is
But
gonna
no,
be.
very much it's
the
Spider-Man.
Homecoming.
It's Spider-Man's movie.
Yeah.
They could even, if you had just replaced Iron Man with a different, it'd have to be a very specific character, but
Hulk.
yes.
Right. Thor.
No,
Doctor Strange.
Black Widow. If you would just replace him with Black Widow, you would have been fine.
Yeah. Black
Would
Panther.
have been a very different story. Black Widow. Black Widow and Aunt May? I want to see that movie.
Damn.
Hey.
He wouldn't have stared at her in the eyes the whole time.
Yes, the eyes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you repeat that whole monologue again?
So what's up, Nick? How you been?
Been doing really good. Been I got my comedy show in Anaheim at the OC Steelhouse once a month. Been I just did a show in Victorville for the first time, doing the Inland Empire area.
Oh, really?
Victor, what did you do with the Holiday Inn or the?
God,
Holiday.
This sounds so
Really?
this one bar in the middle of
that's the big
nowhere.
thing.
You literally have to take a dirt road to it. It's called the Rustic Tavern.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How was that? I've
Very-
never been there. I hear it's fun though.
Very lively. Lots of good people out there.
Lots of crazy people. I did Victorville. Yeah, I did a Holiday Inn show. They gave me a free room. I got free meals.
Damn.
And I just
That's the place to be. That's the Vegas.
Chocolate
it
under
really
the pillow.
was.
Chilling at the Holiday Inn, baby.
It really was. I got like gas money, a free stay, and like a free meal and free drinks. And it was like I'm living the dream right now.
Did you ever hit them back up and be like, "Kid, you want to do it? Yeah, you want to invite me back out again? I'll do it."
Yeah,
I'll do like a
totally. Yeah,
full
I'm gonna-
month, maybe like a year. Let's talk about this.
Maybe
I don't know if I want. I don't want to have a residency. In Victorville.
maybe I live there. Maybe I live there. You support me.
Come see Ryan every night in the middle of fucking nowhere. I may as well just stand in the desert and do some stand up to cactuses.
Nah, bro. At least you'll get some food and,
you'll
some
get-
board in the room.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, totally. Anyway,
So yeah, doing it out there was great because it's just I want to try to get out of the OC a little bit more because just like performing in the same place over and over, just you don't want to get too comfortable.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would imagine that you want to be traveling. You want to go and
Spreading those wings.
have these.
Exactly.
Not only is it great exposure, it's great to see different audiences. You know,
Exactly.
who you
Totes.
meet in say Victorville is going to be way different than who you see in LA, who you see in Montana, who you see in Indiana,
Texas.
New York. You know, they're all different crowds, and I think a great key to a key to being a great comic or any stage presence is being able to adapt to your fucking room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go out there and start talking about, gay jokes in very specifically like anti-gay crowds, or like you can't go to like, places and talk
Sure you
about
can.
your yeah. I'm just saying
What's
like
stopping you?
yeah, it'd be very different.
yeah, I that's why I kind of have a problem with and I don't have a problem with it. It's just like that's what happens with these like not to single anybody out, but like the big Latino
Fuck 'em,
comics.
single them out.
Like the big Latino comics, like they kill out here, and then they go to like fucking Kansas or something, and then everybody just hates them and they're not funny there, like nobody. There's just no Mexicans in fucking Arkansas, What?
I think it died.
Oh, shit.
I'm just looking at Ryan's
Fuck it.
big old face.
Well,
I didn't know it did that.
Oh, well.
It's over. Forget it.
That's it. Keep going.
All right. So what? Keep fucking interrupting me, and I keep losing my train of thought.
You're also typing all these messages, yeah.
Because all these people are messaging me about the fucking show tonight.
God, Garrett.
I'm sorry I'm being so insensitive.
Now we
got
got to cut this part out. Luckily, we're not live.
Anyway.
What do you think? Putting comedy and music together is a good idea. What do you think?
If it's done right, I mean, you're doing it. That's how I've been doing it. I've done a couple of shows like that where it's. I'm doing one in August too, where it's like just comedy first and then bands afterwards.
Yeah,
That's like the best way to do it, because when you put them together, when you do like band comic, it really takes away takes away from one or the other.
The momentum, yeah.
Anything. I mean, if you're going to be doing, like on paper, it sounds like a great idea, but every time I try and do it, or anytime I've ever tried to do it that way, it just never works out.
it's
Yeah.
very difficult.
It's never like the scene to mix, I think.
Yeah, it's just not.
It's just really hard. Because
And like bands always want to do that.
they're
you're right.
either there for the bands or they're either there for the comedy or they're there just to drink. And nobody gives a shit about like, one or the other.
What's been really cool about the ones that I've put on is that the people who show up early are usually the bands. So the bands will show up early
And they'll bring their fans
and they'll bring their
stuff like-
fans
Yeah.
and friends to watch the comedy, and then they'll set up and then play. And then the comics stay and watch the bands. So it's like
Yeah.
kind of it's a cool little
free exchange.
yeah, I guess. I mean, but really sometimes it's just you're really just performing for each other, but
As long as they're
still
not
fun.
DJs.
Right. Yeah. I'm doing one at like what you've been doing at OC Steelhouse at La Cueva in South El Monte, which is a really cool place.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Who'd you book?
I don't have anybody yet.
Oh.
I got to set it all up this week. I have like 3 fucking shows set to figure out like in these next couple weeks, so that's why
I
I've
just
been
booked
putting
the
it
same
off.
people for each one.
What?
Just book the same people for each one.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
know. I got to talk to some bands, but hopefully my cousin's band will do it. You should talk to my. Well, they're kind of far out though. They probably won't ever do that. It's too far from Orange County. The last one you did, how did that one go? You had like an all female one, right?
That was badass. I had Youth on Soda perform, and then I had Allison Chula's band Cake Face Free Money perform, and it was a really awesome time. The people from the crowds started a mosh pit a little bit. It was great. We had to like move tables out of the way and stuff.
That's
It's,
awesome.
It's something I've always wanted to do, just like have a mosh pit start after a comedy show.
Garrett.
I may have some news for you.
Go ahead. Entertainment news, everybody. This just broke out. That is a scientific fact, huh? I'm not gonna get to this story. I have a question for you. News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears.
All right, everyone. So we already talked about how we fucking loved Spider-Man: Homecoming. No surprise, it was number 1. I will say this though, and this is it might be a number that surprises you. It might not be. Spider-Man being number 1, it did make about $117 million opening.
Nice.
And that's great for a lot of reasons, but some people, I mean, they're like, oh, it's a Hollywood blockbuster. You know, it should have made more. I've heard a lot of people saying, like, Guardians did this, Avengers did that. But you have to think about what it is coming off of. Most movies, especially in, like, a sequence or, like, a franchise, if their last movie didn't do so well, they're not going to do it as good. And so coming off of, basically, the last Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield.
Oh yeah.
There were still people. I was seeing people they're like, do you have to watch the other Amazing Spider-Man to understand this one? Like, how do you not get this? I feel like it has been hammered so far into our brains that this is a brand new reboot. But no, it's so weird that like okay, so you Nick,
Yes.
you said that earlier. I don't remember if we were recording or not yet, but you said you didn't want to see this one.
No, I wasn't. I've seen so many Spider-Man movies that there's nothing that they can like. I thought to myself, there's nothing that they can put on screen that I haven't seen before. It's like, oh, he's swinging from buildings and saving people.
Uh-huh.
I've seen that movie already, so it's just like, I didn't see a point in paying $21 to see Spider-Man save people again.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Because
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure it's gonna end with him saving the day and defeating the villain and just like.
Yeah.
Imagine a totally left turn to like, and Spider-Man dies. That's it, everyone. He's
Yeah.
dead. He's
Just
gone.
Straight up dead.
And then it just leads.
Saddest homecoming ever.
Yeah, Homecoming, he dies, and it just leads to a revenge story where
There's a
Aunt
great
May
page
becomes
in
like
the-
a Joker-esque character. She just loses her mind.
He has a great page in the yearbook though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he has a
Full
whole
page.
a
The
full
full
page.
page.
Full
It's just a
page.
picture.
Not half, but full.
Yeah. Someone signs his yearbook, like, "Oh, wish you had a good summer this year, but you're dead."
So you
Wish
did.
that
But you're
hot guy
dead.
wasn't such a dick.
Yeah. But no, this is very great. Of course, we were saying that we have a review coming out soon, and you can catch that hopefully this week on our YouTube channel. Also coming, or this last week, we had Despicable Me 3, which, I mean, makes sense. Kids movie, whatever.
Minions return.
Minions, all that stuff.
All right.
I've been hearing from everyone that it's just like, meh. Especially people like, I mean, they take their children,
Yeah.
of course. You know, kids still love the Minions, kids still love this franchise, but this is just like, I don't know. I'm done with it. You know,
Yeah.
I saw the Minions movie. Did you?
I did. I saw the first two. I didn't have any interest in seeing the third one.
The Minions? Or what
Yeah.
about you, Ricky?
Never
Because
seen
the
one
second
of
one
them.
wasn't.
Have you seen any of them,
because
Ryan?
The second one wasn't too
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it was like it just has been steadily declining, and then they had the great quote unquote idea of having a full movie of the Minions, and just like nothing.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one either.
I saw it. I was like, okay, it was cool for like a little bit, you
Right.
know, whatever's.
It seemed like the trailer would be like the exact same thing as the movie.
It
Or just
was,
you
but
saw
like
it
a
just
longer,
looked fucking
yeah,
terrible.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, pretty much. It was a long version of the trailer, and that's all you got. This one for Despicable Me 3 was meh, according to everyone. That made $33.5 million this weekend, and number 3, one movie that I loved, Baby Driver.
Ooh, number 3 was Baby Driver.
Wow.
Yes,
3.
which is very good. Still in second week, but with a very small budget for what it was. This was at director Edgar Wright's
Huge fan.
Edgar Wright's biggest opening, and of course, you know, this is a lot of people saying his sort of stick it to the to Marvel, because he's notoriously the guy that basically he worked on Ant-Man for like 8 years of his life. That was supposed to be the beginning of the MCU. Then they did
remember
Iron
that.
Man.
I
Then they did
remember.
Iron Man and totally just like changed the direction of what they were gonna do. And then he had to back out, or got fired, or whoever.
Well, he was
really
working on the
knows.
standalone movie, but then he just left.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
like that's what they said. He left, but who knows? He probably, I don't know.
That's what they told us.
That's what they
But,
told us.
I
yeah,
mean,
exactly.
okay, as someone, you said you're a big fan, right?
Huge fan
Nick?
of Edgar Wright. I've seen all his movies.
I've seen, I think most of them, if not all of them.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim, the
Ice Cream
Cornetto
and Blood
trilogy.
trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think his style is just way different than the route that they took for not only Ant-Man but the MCU as a whole. So that'd be pretty interesting to even. I just want to see that. It'd be so crazy to see an Ant-Man or any film, any superhero film, whether it's Marvel, DC, or another lesser known property, done by Edgar Wright. I guess we kind of got something similar in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
Special effects.
Yeah,
A lot of it. Yeah.
super fun. But no, good on Baby Driver. You know, hanging in at number 3, only a 36% drop, which is great in its second week. Normally, I think I've said this before, movies go for like about a 50% drop, and that's normal. You know, this is great, hanging in at just a 36% drop. Number 4, Wonder Woman, hanging in strong, just passing up all these fucking records. Number 5, Transformers, because reasons, I guess.
Boo.
Okay.
I have no intent
I
of
thought
seeing
that
the
was,
movie.
it was the poorest turnout for a Transformer movie.
It's also
yet.
apparently the worst
Yeah. It's
Transformers
possibly
movie.
the worst.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Marvel was
right?
like, "This is
At
my
this
last
point,
one."
fucking 5. I mean, it makes sense though. Like number 5 would be the worst.
But it's so
Right?
weird. Like, it started with the best.
I don't like. It just.
I thought the
It's,
third one was the worst.
it's
one, 'cause
been
that was the
going
last one I
down.
watched.
It's been going down since.
I've seen the fourth one.
Since
It's
the third.
horrible. And it feels like it never ends.
Yeah.
It's so
I
ridiculous.
haven't not seen the one that's number 4 when they first introduced Mark
Last one
Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had not seen that one.
Last
'Cause
one
I heard it was fucking terrible.
Last one I paid for was the third one.
Dark of the Moon,
Yeah,
right?
That was
yeah.
awful.
Doc of the Moon.
That's when I was just like, I'm out.
I fortunately worked at Blockbuster at the time, so I got to see that.
Oh
garbage
shit,
for free.
Blockbuster's still around?
No, this was like this was like 7 years ago.
Oh
Did
shit.
they still had them 7 years
Yeah,
ago?
I was
like-
surprised that.
It's been a while.
My location was barely hanging on, but Yeah, I got to see the second one and the third one for free, and they're just like hot garbage for sure. I was like, man, I'm sorry, I wasted my free rental on that.
Wait, you get one free rental? Like
No. When we filed for Chapter 11, we went from 5 free rentals a month to 10 free rentals a month, just so we wouldn't like quit our jobs or whatever. We're like,
Oh,
all right,
shit.
fine. Okay.
I guess I get 10 free rentals.
And they
so
gave
why
us
not?
free bags of weed too, so just
Well,
like
there you
Oh,
go.
damn. Totally worth it.
And
And free
prostitutes.
popcorn.
and prostitutes.
All the
Dude,
popcorn you can eat.
It changed from blockbusters to blunters.
Damn.
Blunt busters.
That would Bluntbusters. That would've been better.
Busters.
Damn. All right,
Fuck that
that was the
kid.
top 5.
Bangbusters.
Nothing notable, I guess, in the top 10, really. But what's coming out is I'm very, very excited for. So, opening this weekend, the weekend of July 14th, War of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
Excuse me. This is the wrap up to the trilogy that is the brand new Apes franchise. So, it's weird.
Third movie? What is this?
The third movie.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it started with Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Then it went to Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which makes no sense. Now it's War of the Planet of the Apes. But, I mean, regardless of the
Night
names.
of the Living Planet of the Apes.
Has everyone here seen at least the last two
I've seen the
movies?
first two.
Have you seen any
I
of them?
haven't seen any of them because talking apes terrify me.
Oh, shit.
You know what's weird? You're not the
Anything
first
that
person to
becomes
say that.
sentient is just like horribly terrifying to me.
Really? Really?
It's a nightmare fuel.
It's just nightmare fuel.
Damn. Crazy.
It's like, oh god, they're learning is something I never want to utter.
So AIs and robots scare you as well?
I can
Absolutely.
I can
Okay.
imagine Nick Merritt as a father. Oh God, he's learning. Kill it. Kill him with fire.
You talk back. I'm divorcing you.
No, go away.
It's your son now.
I'm out. Yeah, War for the Planet of the Apes, of course, coming out. Every review I've heard said it's great. Of course, it's by Matt Reeves, who, if you hadn't known, this is the director that took over the Batman franchise and is going to be doing the next Batman film with Ben
Whoa.
Affleck. So
Oh, shit.
I'm
Batfleck?
very
They have
excited
a lot
about
of faith
that.
in this guy, apparently.
Yeah, no, everything that I've seen from him is good. All that I've heard is good stuff from him. Here you have Andy Serkis, Woody Harrelson,
People's Weed.
the People's Weed, the Monkey's Weed, the Apes Weed.
The apes weed. No,
Uh,
it ain't the apes weed.
This is the one they've been advertising for like the last 6 months, right?
Yeah.
yeah, they've been
It's
been doing
getting
it for a while.
insane reviews, though.
yeah, people
They're
love
like,
it. Dude.
this might be Oscar worthy, says Peter Travis of Rolling Stone.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude,
They're
and
like-
Andy Serkis.
I think
yeah.
Andy Serkis
breaking-
deserves one by now. He hasn't gotten anything for mocap or,
Yeah.
but he's doing fucking more work. I think in certain cases.
Right. It's a fucking ape.
He's a fucking ape. Give that guy an Oscar.
Take 367. God damn it.
He's like walking on his knuckles.
Smoking cigars.
He's wearing a bowler hat for no reason.
He goes to his nighttime
Where's my
job.
man in the yellow
just
hat?
dancing on the streets.
They're still in the mocap suit. He just thinks he's a monkey now.
Ape, bro.
Ape, sorry.
Ape.
They
It's
were going to
different.
get Daniel
Shit, he's gonna
Day-Lewis, but
stab
they were
me.
afraid of that.
Daniel Day-Lewis retired, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is.
We didn't talk about that shit.
And I had the perfect
I
script
don't
for
know.
Gangs of New York, too. I was so pissed. I'm so bummed.
Oh. Well, maybe if you send it to him, he'll come out of retirement. People do that shit all the
Yeah.
time.
Like, what's his name? Ozzy Osbourne just comes out of retirement every 5 months.
There you go. All right, so also coming out this week, we have a nice little horror flick. I've heard okay things about. It's a good horror flick, apparently. Wish Upon. You have Joey King, Ryan Phillippe. I didn't know that's still a person.
Those were the guys who
And
did
that's
The
it.
Conjuring, right?
No.
Oh.
Joey King is actually a fairly newer actress. She's younger, but everything she's been in, she's actually done pretty good. Her sister's a TV actress, and Ryan Phillippe was like a teen crush like in the 90s. Oh, he was in
Who the fuck is that guy?
fuck, what was it? With Sarah Michelle Gellar and
How you spell his
fucking
name?
Ryan. Oh, it's Ryan, and then Philip, and then
Ryan
Lippy.
Phillippe.
Yeah, there you go.
I know what you did last
I gotta
summer.
see this motherfucker.
That guy.
This guy.
So
Oh, yeah, that guy.
yeah. Well, go back to his
I don't know when
Wikipedia
the
or
last time I've
IMDb.
seen him.
Oh, it shows you right there.
I know he's still alive.
Right there.
I still
don't know
Cruel
who
Intentions.
Shooter.
Cruel Intentions.
Cruel Intentions.
And then I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's what I was saying. In the 90s, he was a very
Secrets
big
and Lies.
like teen crush.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Shooter. That was all right.
Shooter.
Shooter McGavin.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you're in the need for a horror flick, there's actually nothing out right now that's horror-y. Horror-y.
Horry.
I'm looking at it. You have nothing but The Mummy, which is not a horror film really, but
More of a disappointment.
it's a horror. It's a horrible disappointment.
I heard Universal was just like sobbing in their studio after the box
Dude,
office.
I don't get why people do this or studios do this. Make a good movie, then announce that you're going to do more. Not, we're going to do 17 films and a whole new universe. First one comes out. Shit.
You know how there's never been a good werewolf movie? Well, Universal is going to try it again.
And it's going to incorporate them into other movies.
Ryan Gosling is the Wolfman.
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf. What? Has there ever been a good one? Now that you made me think about it.
The latest one, I think, was the Benicio del Toro one with Anthony Hopkins, which was just terribly, awesomely bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay.
But fun to
There's
watch
like a
after
weird.
at least 7
There's like a
years.
weird sex scene between like a big bad wolf and a woman.
Emily
The
Blunt.
fuck?
Yeah.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
Emily Bluntbuster.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I like her.
Damn.
Emily Cuntbuster.
Oh,
Hey.
Whoa! I gotta watch
All
this
right.
now.
All right.
Eliza Splushku.
Oh, is she in there too?
No, I wish.
Oh, yeah. I love Eliza.
I thought we were doing
I don't know where the
porn
fuck she
star names.
was. Like, where's Eliza Dushku gone? After
dead.
Dollhouse, she just died.
That was after
You look that up. All
Golden
right.
Store.
Last coming in for this weekend. This is actually opening in wide release. This was in limited release and has gotten rave reviews by pretty much everyone. The Big Sick.
Oh.
So you guys might have seen some trailers for this. This is Kumail Nanjiani's story. Zoe Kazan, Holly Hunter, Ray Romano.
I heard this is really good.
I
Very
love Zoe
good.
Kazan.
Yeah, it's a good, I think, realistic take on a rom-com is what a lot of people are saying, and then the trailer you can get it from that too. I
Yeah.
actually laughed a lot in the trailer, and then I was like, okay, this is something I could totally see myself going to pay for, and then I found out it's in like 2 theaters around me,
Yeah. I
Did
did
he write
which are
Kumail.
not close.
Him and his wife wrote it actually.
Oh, that's amazing.
I heard it
Yeah.
was a story about him and his wife.
It's it's their story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zoe Kazan's not his wife, though.
No.
No.
No. Zoe Kazan.
Ray Romano is.
Ray Romano is.
That's his wife.
I like that wasn't even a word. It was just dude, that should be a fun game. Make one noise as an impression.
Who was that?
Who was that? And that was pretty
That was
spot
Ray
on.
Romano stubbing his toe.
I can't even make that voice.
Ow!
Deborah.
Jabra.
Reminds me of Venture Brothers.
So if you're going if you're going to the theaters, I would definitely catch War for the Planet of the Apes first if you can see more than one movie. Depending on what mood you're in, both of these seem good. Big Sick would probably need your help a little bit more than the Wish Upon, but whatever. Do you?
Yeah.
Check out the trailers for sure, and then make up your mind. All right, going into my first story, Disney's live-action Aladdin movie is struggling to find Middle Eastern or Indian descent actors that they find good enough to be their actors, and so they're pushing release.
They can't find him.
Wow.
They can't find him white enough.
Yeah, I was like, what is that even? That is the weirdest.
That's what that means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically what that means.
They're not wide enough for us.
But it's so weird to. I've never even heard of this happening, like in any production where they're like, oh, we can't find really good actors that are of this ethnicity. First of all, you have the second biggest. It's bordering on the biggest movie, or what is it? Region? What's the word I'm looking for? Bollywood. Like they have.
Oh, right.
They're
It's
basically
literally what it's about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No. I mean, just saying, like you have a great plethora of fucking actors to go through, and you can't find a good
Ryan
one.
Gosling.
Yeah.
Jesus. But so that's the statement that they put out, and I thought that was ridiculous.
Nice.
I just wanted to bring that up. There's not much except for that headline, but that's just think about that.
They're like, we can't find a blue person to play Genie.
That's what we're blaming it on.
We're actually
There's no blue people apparently.
we gotta
Can't
push
find
back
them.
The only thing we got are Smurfs. They keep
There's no
sending us
genies.
Smurfs.
Who is that guy? Fuck. I'm having a brain fart right now. They had for
The blue guy?
no
The Blue
for,
Man Group?
Johnny
It's one
Darko.
of those guys.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
just
yeah.
get Jake Gyllenhaal like in Prince of Persia
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Oh, right. Yeah.
Dustin Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep him in the
Throw
booth
some
for like
cinnamon
an hour.
on him.
Yeah. Put some cinnamon on it.
Just have The Rock. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Dude,
works.
like, yeah, you could even do something
Just like a question
that.
mark.
That's horrible. Speaking of Disney, we did get some good news from Disney. Jon Favreau's The Lion King remake cast John Oliver in the role of Zazu.
Oh shit. Okay.
And this is one of those castings that
perfect.
I think is pretty perfect that I didn't see coming.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I was,
cool.
I was like, oh, I wonder who they're gonna get to be Zazu. The guy that played Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson, he was the original one. Which
Oh,
I didn't even
shit.
know.
I didn't know that.
until
What the fuck?
until a recent study or a recent
was just gonna say Alan
article.
I was just gonna say Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman would have been awesome if he were alive.
Oh yeah.
No,
fuck.
dude. Actually, I can just imagine Alan Rickman Zazu. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Right?
Like, rest in peace.
Damn.
Shit, Snape.
R.I.P.
To Alan Rickman.
To Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
Ryan doesn't have a drink. What's going on?
He needs some more bourbon.
There's
Ryan's-
only bourbon, and it's way too fucking hot. So.
Yeah. I have a personal air conditioner, and I'm sweating through my shorts right now. I mean, I'm running through these stories.
It's piss his pants actually.
yeah.
Keep cool.
Did you guys think? Have any of you guys thought of a good
idea.
casting for this movie? And can you think of a better one, or one that you
Not
thought
disgusting
might have
if we
been a
all
better
do it.
Zazu?
The sun.
Simba.
Tim Curry.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Tim Curry would be.
Oh shit.
Jonathan as Zazu.
That would be very interesting.
as fucking Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Damn.
Dude, I can't wait. If I want them, I don't know who they would cast instead of Jeremy Irons, especially since they've already set the precedent with or the precedent of casting Mufasa as James Earl Jones already. Like, you can't not do
How old is he
James
now?
James Earl Jones.
Gotta be like 80.
117.
I don't know.
170.
Ricky, are you on it?
Yeah.
He actually kept the Darth Vader suit. That's how he's keeping alive.
There you go. He just
He goes and meditates in the orb.
I get a picture of him walking around his mansion in a bathrobe, but also
86, dude.
Oh, he's
That's all you.
86?
Jesus Christ, that guy's old.
that's like as old as my
Oh,
grandma
man.
who
Like,
can't move or talk.
86. I was like, what?
God damn.
No, for
I was like,
real.
any time.
Jesus, good for him.
It'd be
Yeah.
horrible if we predicted celebrity deaths on this podcast and they're just like they came true.
Well, he's at
Called
the
it first.
He's at the age that you can't be surprised. Anything I think past, I think 75 is the cutoff line for me. Like anything past 75, I'm like, all right, well, that's a good full
good run.
life. That's a full life, you know.
Yeah, like
He lived a good life.
like Stan Lee's wife just passed away.
93
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
she's
I totally
93.
didn't. I forgot to bring that up.
Then that True Blood actor died at 39.
yeah.
Dude, the weirdest fucking way. I was talking about this with my friend
Wasn't it
Steve
drugs?
yesterday.
I think it was drugs.
No, here's what it was. It was heart condition complications through
Medication?
through withdrawal because he was trying to kick or cut off alcohol.
Oh,
So
wow.
alcohol
Oh,
withdrawal.
Keep drinking.
He died because he
Damn.
stopped drinking.
What was that?
So
There was
if you
another
learn a
actress
lesson
that committed suicide recently too.
Who did?
Oh shit.
Some
really?
other actress this week. Yeah, I forgot what the fuck who she
The
was.
world is ending, folks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think they're just like, it's too damn hot. I'm out.
They're just like,
The rent's too damn high.
The rent is too damn high.
too damn high.
I am out. Yeah, so that's awesome.
You ever met the devil?
What?
He's got a big ass dick.
No one on our podcast knows what we're talking about yet.
lots of shade under the devil's dick.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Next story: Wonder Woman 2 is going to be. There's some information released. It's going to be set in the 1980s during the Cold War,
Sweet.
and they're bringing
Women
back
are doing better.
bringing back Chris Pine.
Chris
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
It's practically the same person.
Yeah.
Star Trek,
Chris
Wonder Woman.
Hemsworth.
Wait, how
Wait,
they
what?
bringing
Who
him
is
back?
it? Chris Pine?
Pine. It's bringing back Chris Pine.
How is that
How?
possible?
He's dead.
He died. He did.
That's what we don't know.
Magic.
Or
Wonder
it could be
Woman's
could be
tits.
flashbacks. It could be any they
Cyborg.
I don't even know why they announced that
He is cyborg.
he is. Oh my god, that would be amazing if
some
they
reason
made
I'm
him something like that. He's like V1 cyborg before they do the new Justice League movie.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Like, you know how there was a Green Lantern, like an older Green Lantern, an older Flash, Jay
Right.
Garrick, you know.
Yeah.
He was V1 cyborg. He has like wooden parts and like a crank operator.
Those are just pirates. Peg
No.
leg pirates.
You remember you guys remember Futurama, that episode where
Yes.
Bender downgrades to wood?
Oh, yeah.
It's
that's
like
right.
that. Where he's a robot, but he's wood.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous.
I thought that was really cool. Like, I was always wondering what they were gonna do. I like the idea that they're gonna keep Wonder Woman in a different timeline than the Justice League and Batman v Superman timelines right now, because they're really making it so that it focuses on her because it's in a different time. Essentially, she's the Captain America of the DCU, but they're doing a good job because right now, while they might be fixing the DCU, they're keeping it focused on their biggest hitter, which is right now
like,
Wonder
oh
Woman.
shit, this works.
Wonder
Let's keep
Woman.
doing
You didn't
this.
see it?
No, I didn't see it. So when Captain America was frozen, Wonder Woman was kicking ass. Is that the
He
whole-
was
Yes.
before.
Okay.
No.
If they were in
she
if they
was
were in
before his time.
well,
No, he got
World
frozen
War
after
II.
World War II.
yeah, it's true. But I guess according to the story, both before and after. So Wonder Woman, I guess, is immortal in this.
Right.
So Wonder Woman's first movie takes place in World War One, which is a good idea to
And
separate
different.
to differentiate it from Captain America, which take place in World War Two.
Yeah.
Then it gets frozen, and then Wonder Woman continues to do stuff. And now this new movie is going to be set in the 1980s, the Cold War, while Captain America is frozen, even though it's DC and it doesn't matter because they're in a separate universe.
This is
But
Marvel,
just answer your
DC.
question.
Gotcha.
Just for your question.
Thank you.
And then of course they're both in the present. So this is very interesting. I like that they're doing this because they are focusing on her. I really hope that they help her acting. That was one of my bigger things that I didn't like.
You are lying.
Did you guys like The Watchmen?
Oh yeah, I love The
The
Watchmen.
Watchmen? I heard they're making a TV show about The Watchmen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you guys stoked for that?
Yeah.
Fucking A. Can't wait. Cannot wait for the show. I love The Watchmen.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Dude.
Who's doing that again? It's the guy that did Lost?
Was it?
I don't know.
Damon Lindelof?
Because just R-rated superhero movies are like my favorite thing.
Yeah. Spawn just got on Netflix.
Oh,
What?
Spawn.
What?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Is Michael Jai White gonna be the same Spawn again?
I doubt that.
I don't know if they're even
No.
like thinking about making another movie. I haven't heard them talk about it.
Dude, okay. I think that Spawn is an underrated movie because I actually really liked it.
Oh, for sure.
It's awesome.
John Leguizamo, bro.
Damn.
Love him.
As
He was
the
great.
The graphics are so terrible in that movie, though.
Oh yeah, no,
They do
completely.
not hold
No,
up.
The suit was
Not
really
even
good
a little
though.
bit.
I don't
The
know how
suit-
they
yeah,
got
the
it.
suit was
Honestly,
good.
it
The
seems
suit
like
was
they
good.
lost budget like later on, so
was
the,
all the suit.
the fucking monsters look shitty.
oh, fuck.
The
All their money on Martin Sheen. No.
the budget was 150. They spent 100 on the suit, and then the rest was just every other actor. And they're like, "Oh shit, what do we got? We got like $40. Put them in CGI."
We're just gonna like have a couple lighters in the background and
That's-
like use
that's
that.
hell.
We're gonna
That's hell.
superimpose it.
That's hell right there. Just lighters and
We'll
lens
get some
flare.
like those
Type
like
some big lighters
skulls.
Oh god. All right. So moving on. Why is my screen black? I don't like that. Fate.
Hey, racist.
It just went black, dude.
Damn.
Fate of the
Never go back.
Fate of the Furious director may not return, but also teases that the franchise may go to outer space. The fuck? What the actual shit?
Jesus Christ.
They haven't blown anything up there yet.
What the fuck? Like who's in charge of this?
Yeah.
You're
Someone's
still gonna see
someone's
it.
got to go into space and like without a spacesuit. That's all I want to see. It's got to be Vin Diesel.
They should
And then they
get.
find out he's an alien.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the Iron Giant. That's how it happens. They save him by putting him inside an Iron
Inside
Giant.
of it. Yeah.
Oh god.
Then there's
They
an
actually-
MIB's crossover.
There you go.
I think they race space
MIB
shuttles on the
/
tarmac.
fucking 21 Jump Street
Yeah.
crossover.
Christ. I can't even with this franchise. I did not see the last entry. I had no interest in it, and I heard it was horrible. This and Transformers are going neck and neck with just the franchises that are making the most money and also putting out the shittiest fucking movies, shittiest high budget movies.
Yeah.
Like this fucking Transformers is like $200 million and shit. This
Yeah.
too probably.
It's all going
More
in Mark
than that,
Wahlberg's
for sure.
pocket.
Huh?
And
More than
Optimus
that, for
Prime.
sure, because of all the cars and explosions.
Oh yeah, especially with the if you include the advertisement. I'm like, this is just stupid.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
Some people who
Yeah.
want more of this just need to be isolated from the rest of the world.
Yeah. Well,
Siberia.
there you go.
One of those.
Just send them.
Well, can we send the fans of this movie to space with the movie?
Well, yeah.
with the movie. Don't view it in space.
If they were a minority, that might be a possibility. But the fucking what is it? The box office is really just saying we're dumb and we want to see these.
Yeah. Make more, please.
Make more.
Let's go to space this time.
We go space this time with Transformers.
They bury Paul Walker on the moon.
Dude,
Oh shit!
that's what happens. I heard
They give him like a Viking funeral, but
I
in
heard they
space.
even tried to replace Paul Walker in the last one. I didn't watch it, but I heard they tried to replace him with another random white guy.
Damn, Jason Statham.
No, a more randomer one that no one has heard of.
It's my favorite Craigslist
Just Steve from
category.
down the block.
Yeah, his name is Robert Strider, not Paul Walker. Coming up next, I did not land a joke at all.
Nope. Nobody got
My
that.
last story, everyone. Hawkeye, you know him, Jeremy Renner.
Hot guy?
Hot guys.
Hot guy. Hot guy.
No homo.
No homo. Jeremy Renner fractured
Bro with his legs.
Jeremy Renner fractured both his arms while
Masturbating.
filming his brand new
Shit.
movie. And before you think about it too much, yes, he's Hawkeye. Yes, he's going to be doing Infinity War. No, it is not that movie that he broke his arms in. Apparently,
Oh my god, both his arms.
he broke both his arms doing a comedy movie called Tag.
The fuck? Tag?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Doing a
Christ.
stunt or something?
He apparently the movie's about playing tag, where you just tag another person, and he went too
Wow.
hard. He just went too hard.
Wow.
Jesus.
No, I don't know that for
break
sure.
his
I made
We
that.
all
I made that
remember-
part up, but
we all
but he
remember
did-
elementary school when someone would go too hard playing tag.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, this,
Push you
they
to the
just
someone
they
would
ground,
trip the other
motherfuckers.
kid.
sprint full on, full
Yeah.
force. They trip him, or they just fucking tackle you.
He deserves those
My whole
broken
life
arms.
was leading to this tag.
Yeah.
And that is exactly how
And
he
there
broke
goes
heart
my
attack.
arm sockets.
No, Renner said
Rip
probably.
off your
Just say no, you didn't tag me.
Yeah. And no tags back, bitch.
No tag back. That is my last story. That was ridiculous. Let's go to Ryan.
Oh, shit.
Hit the button.
Oh no! Oh
Behold the secrets of nature's deepest mystery.
She is literally like launching eggs out of her pussy. The poo-poo, eat the poo-poo guy. So they just like tie up these dudes and fart in their face. And if he cut off his dick, this is gonna blow your fucking mind. Are you ready?
All right. You guys don't watch Rick and Morty, do you?
Yes.
I just started
My
actually.
shirt.
Well, he's.
I like how you. Yeah.
I've seen it all.
He's
Oh,
a-
that's an awesome shirt.
I meant.
I didn't even notice that, actually.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
Love Rick and
That is
Morty.
awesome.
That's great. It says Men of Science, and it's got.
Farnsworth, Rick,
Krieger.
and
Krieger,
Krieger.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, in the fucking the pilot episode of, I mean, not the pilot, the season premiere of this season,
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub.
they like talked about this sauce like
Yeah.
that only appeared for
It was like a Mulan promotion.
for a Mulan promotion, yeah, and so Rick.
Thinking back is a
all
pretty
about the sauce,
racist
Ryan.
promotion, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
What's Chinese? Szechuan sauce.
So, yeah.
It's all about the sauce, Ryan.
There's like the whole episode is him trying to get that sauce.
Right.
Well, sort of. It's like a subplot,
It's like
but
the punchline.
Yeah, but because of that, it became tweeted about so many times that now it's back on McDonald's radar, and so they're actually considering that to bring back the what's it called? Szechuan.
I heard there's even
No.
like somebody who had the original
Made in Szechuan.
packets and sold them on eBay for like thousands of dollars.
What
Shut
the
the
shit
fuck up.
fuck?
After this episode.
Immediate buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So if you happen to have any in your pantry.
Also, dude, I really wish that Ryan tried to pronounce this on air.
yeah.
I couldn't figure out what he was saying for the
Szechuan?
first.
Szechuan.
He was like Szechuan.
Szechuan.
Ding dong.
Szechuan.
So I said Szechuan.
Cicerone.
Michelle Kwan.
Szechuan. Well, after all that, McDonald's tweeted out McNugga-lub-dub.
Oh, nice. That's it. Shit. Garrett, love that joke.
What?
McLubba-dub-dub.
Hold on, I need a napkin.
We don't have it. bro.
McNugga.
The super
That's
bad.
what they tweeted?
Yeah.
The super bad
That's
Rick
it.
and Morty crossover is coming.
Damn.
I fucked up.
That made Garrett spit take, dude. That's how much you love that joke.
That was fantastic.
So they're seriously considering bringing back. They actually, I think they tweeted out as well. We never said it's never coming back or something like that too. So
Oh shit.
yeah.
We're keeping it all for ourselves.
They're gonna be. I mean, they're gonna do another Mulan, right? In
Mulan,
live
yeah.
action. So there you
maybe
go.
they'll bring it back.
calling
There
this one
you
the
go.
Moulin Rouge.
They're calling it the McNugga-lub-dub. So
beer.
that's good news.
I got my laptop drunk.
What happened?
I thought that was
You
just
love that
ridiculous.
show.
That's like why I don't know. I'm just
Isn't that what Rick
I
says? He says
Says
that in the
wubba
show.
wubba dub dub.
It says McNugga lubba dub
well,
dub.
it's
Yeah,
also
so
how
they-
you said it too, and I don't know. I thought it was really funny.
McNugga lubba dub dub or something like that.
Oh man.
Shia LaBeouf is arrested again.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Say it ain't so.
Woods. There's no one around, and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. Shia LaBeouf. He's
Hold on, you got to get to the
keep
chorus,
going.
I'm gonna
man.
do all of it. All right.
What's the
following
chorus?
you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you. Shia LaBeouf. You're looking for your car, but you're all turned around. He's almost upon you now, and you can see there's blood on his face. My God, there's blood everywhere.
Running for your life from Shia LaBeouf. He's brandishing a knife. It's Shia LaBeouf. Lurking in the shadows. Hollywood superstar Shia LaBeouf. Living in the woods. Shia LaBeouf. Killing for sport. Shia LaBeouf. Eating all the bodies. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
What the fuck?
So that's what you got arrested for, right? Cannibalism.
Eating bodies, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says right here.
Bring up the clip here of him screaming at the police officer while he's in the back. This is from the police officer's body cam.
TMZ. No,
You're a
Humpcast.
fucking bitch to the end of your days, and you live that legacy. That's what you signed up for, bitch-made whore. If I have my gun, I'll blow your shit up. You're a bitch, though. So you got your shit, you do nothing. Except what, homie? Whore. Fucking bitch. Coward. Fuck you and your legacy. You got a kid? Hoso. Hoso so he can know what the fuck no-so is going. You're a bitch.
Is he drunk?
For
Yeah.
leagues.
Oh, okay.
Not for years. A bitch for leagues.
Leagues.
You're a pirate bitch. You're all kind in the fucking pen for nothing. You put a white man in the pen for what? You fucking bitch.
Oh shit.
For asking for a black man for a cigarette? That's your own country. I pay my taxes, you dumb bitch. You about to meet my lawyer, and you made this trip for nothing.
Dude's
And you
yawning
feel like
so
a
I know, it's just like, oh fuck my life.
He's like, yeah, everyone pays their taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I would have loved it. Oh shit, you pay your taxes?
You
All right, I'll let you go.
immediately.
so I
You're
saw
free to go. You're free to go.
I saw a different video of when they actually like handcuffed him and put him in the car.
Oh, really?
He's talking shit to the black officer as well. There's two officers and
Oh, shit.
And
What was it for? Why did you get arrested?
well, he was drunk at 4:00 in the morning, stumbling into his hotel.
Wait.
But he was stumbling into his hotel, and then he was outside, and he asked one of the officers for a cigarette, and then they handcuffed him for like disorderly conduct and public intoxication.
Okay.
Which he
Trying to
is
find
a
that
fan
video.
of doing.
Right, but
Yeah.
here's what I'm saying: like,
I found the arrest video, I think.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Hell yeah.
I don't think he's on drugs. I think he's just drunk. See?
Oh yeah, he looks fucked up.
I have rights. I'm an American. You got me in my hotel, arrested me in my hotel for doing what?
He's like in the hotel lobby right now.
Yeah. Well, I guess like he ran is what happened. Like they were like, he walked up to him.
I'm not the one that arrested American. I pay my taxes. Get me shit off my fucking arm.
That's all he's talking about. He's paying taxes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, something about like he knows like millionaires with I don't know, millionaire lawyers or something like that too.
Oh, okay.
It's just some shit like that.
I know Spielberg.
It's all my
friends,
money.
too.
Yeah. So crazy, man. What the fuck is he doing in Georgia, by the way? Like, there's
I mean, I know they do a lot of filming.
Yeah, I
but
know
is
they
he even
film-
like,
do they?
is
They
he
film
even
a
like
ton
in
of
anything
things.
over there?
I can look it up right
So
now.
weird.
but yeah, that's where they filmed. The entirety of Baby Driver was in Georgia, and it even took place in Georgia.
Oh, okay. I just thought he's always getting arrested in these weird
Oh, there's
fucking
another
states.
one here. And there's like there's like
Well,
three
remember he
different
was
videos.
he was like traveling through. He was traveling to like different places, hitchhiking. Remember?
He was on a rest tour.
Oh, now they're inside.
Oh yeah, now
Station.
they're inside the station.
I went into the point where his arrest record is longer than DMX's.
It might be now.
Shit on the National Guard. You're a fucking whore. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you
Man,
don't
mean
mean
shit to my country.
I think you said
bitch.
whore.
How long are you in the
Yeah,
National
arrest
Guard
me
for?
for what?
Arrest me for what, bitch? You little cute motherfucker. Yo, I kissed you and I just let you have it, you little whore. Yeah, shut up.
Man,
He's fucked up. Yeah,
man.
he's
Holy
really drunk. Look at
shit.
that.
Look at that.
Sorry, I called you a bitch, officer.
I pay my taxes.
I was out of line.
It saddens me to see this happen to this guy because he seems like a really cool dude, and like it's just like he's just getting
likes to drink a little too much.
Yeah, he's just getting a little too out of control.
He gets a little bit too uneven, Steven.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
He keeps digging himself into bigger holes.
No, it sucks though. I have a friend.
Stop it.
Oh, I didn't even get that one. There you go.
You think he's Indiana Jonesing for some beers right now?
All right, we need to end this. We need to end this before it transforms into something too far.
Oh,
all right. Is that it?
That's it. I mean, if you think of the glory of it all, shit, that was the wrong movie.
That is it. That is it.
What was I thinking? Fury.
The Fury.
Damn, so close.
Here, let's rewind it. Try and do it
well,
again.
you know, he's probably just furious about it all. No, it still didn't work.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. We want to really thank you guys. We love you. Obviously, you are our loyal listeners. If you haven't already, subscribe and then check us out on all of our stuff. But you can just go straight.
About Conor McGregor. But
all right. I asked
Bro,
you.
there's one more story.
I asked you. Okay, go.
Thought you were just joking.
I know. No, I wanted to talk about this a little bit more because I was talking about how like he was on K-Rock not too long ago and he was like super apologetic and like, you know, just clear thinking, clear-headed, had all this stuff to say about the things that he's been accused of and the things that he's been going through.
I love police too. They're not bitches. They're not whores.
and the British.
Well, he kind of he was kind of like
love the Brits.
He was like super excited to like clear his name a little bit, you know, and it was and like
And here he goes again.
but like he admitted to everything he did, but he's like, but here's what happened, and then remember how he got arrested for like smacking the guy's asses at the
some like burlesque show or something?
at some show. Yeah, it was like some play.
Oh,
yeah. And so he said that he was hanging out with
Cabaret.
Yeah, so he
Cabaret.
was hanging out with those guys. Yeah, that's what that's basically what he said.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically what he said was like, I was drinking with those guys and they were like, you should come to my show.
And slap her ass?
And then they brought him in and he slapped the guy's asses. Yeah. Yeah, and then he slapped their asses and they arrested him for that. Like, I'm like, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. I didn't know what the rules were.
It's like getting arrested for slapping Ryan D's ass when he says to come to his show.
My first cabaret.
That's what I do.
That's
That's what
the
everyone
rules.
does.
You're supposed to rub my nipples, slap my ass.
That's how he's introduced on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walk through the crowd backwards so everybody slaps my ass.
In assless chaps.
But what do you think this is? Do you think he's on drugs? Do you think he's just drinking too much?
No,
He looks like just pure alcohol.
that is pure.
Yeah, I think
like,
it's just
I've
that's
seen that
alcoholic rage.
That is gin.
Yeah, that's liquor.
Yeah, for sure, dude. No, it sucks too because you guys know I don't want to say his name. Brian might, but like I have a friend that kind of gets like this when he gets really drunk.
Oh yeah,
and like I don't understand it because it's not normal.
It's like a switch. Those are the types of people that just shouldn't be drinking though, man.
But
It's
I don't
so
get
sad
what
to
it
say.
is because
drink's not for you, dog.
We have all gone to our limit and beyond of drunk, and we haven't gotten to this area that Shia and people I know have gotten to. I don't get it.
Just some people get there and they just turn off. Like their fucking brains just
How
turn
do you
off.
get there? Huh?
Do it! They just get to this primal.
Yeah.
That was very appropriate.
Like, sir, we're gonna arrest you. If you
Pull the trigger.
Sir, just say you're sorry, and I won't do it.
Do it.
All right. So earlier today they did the press conference and kind of weigh-in type fucking thing for it wasn't a weigh-in, but it was a press conference and a little promo for the Conor McGregor Mayweather fight.
McGregor.
Are you guys gonna pay to watch this fight?
I might, dude. I might do it.
No,
Fuck
I'm not.
No.
If you get it, I'll
Why
come
not?
over and give you $20.
I want to watch it. Shit.
If you get it, I'll come over.
Oh, now he wants to come over and watch at my house. All right.
Oh, take it easy.
Shit.
I remember the
Well, if you're gonna
one
get
where
it-
the
wanna watch
other
it.
person one or whatever.
I just said
where
I'd
it
give
was
you
like a
20 bucks.
10-second fight
Damn.
and they paid like $100 for it or whatever.
What?
Remember the
The
one-
last Mayweather fight.
No, let Nick talk. What are you saying?
They keep having like short fights or whatever, and it's like less than like a minute long, and they keep paying like
$100.
Oh, yeah,
$100 for
yeah.
this thing, and then people are getting upset, and I keep making fun of them. It's fantastic.
Yeah, of course. Like
Actually, I might just go to the casino and watch it.
Damn.
I remember
Shit.
I remember the big Ronda Rousey fight. Like, what was it, a year or two ago?
The one where she
Just
13
got, like,
seconds.
Yeah, knocked
Yeah,
out.
exactly. That's the one I'm talking about.
I was like, oh, okay. Well,
well, that was fun.
that wasn't worth. I'm glad I didn't pay money for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's fights before it though that make it like at least a little worth
Yeah,
it.
those fights before were really good. But anyway, there was a lot of shit talking, as you can imagine, because Conor McGregor's a big shit talker. So is
I want to
Mayweather.
see this picture of this fucking suit.
It's right here. Here.
No, what's going on? Did you say the actual thing? I mean,
I was just saying they're talking shit. The fight's coming up, and it's just something very funny that this photographer caught as which he actually shouted out to Mayweather. He said, "Even my suit's talking shit to you." And then if you zoom in on his jacket,
and you can barely notice that.
Yeah,
Even
you
from
can
this close, I can't
barely
even tell.
notice
You have to
that.
go very. Oh,
yeah, it says "fuck you." in his pinstripes.
It looks
His pinstripes.
So
His
good from far
pinstripes
away.
are
It's
fucking.
perfect.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
His pinstripes
That's
say
so
"fuck
fucking
you."
cool.
And
That
he
is
said it was a custom-made
awesome.
suit.
I want that.
When you
so
have
bad.
fuck you money, you can buy a fuck
Yeah,
you suit.
true.
Hell yeah,
True
that
that.
is way. That is
True that.
That's
fucking
that's
way
the
true.
epitome of "fuck you" money right there.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This needs to be like in like diamond or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, like diamond encrusted, like in
Yeah.
his suit. Yeah,
Fuck you, pinstripes, dude. That is amazing.
so fucking cool.
All right, here we go. None of us are avid, boxing or MMA fans. We like the sports, I guess. Who do you got money on?
the sports.
If you're gonna bet, just say it. Who's gonna win?
I want Conor to win.
I mean, Connor's gonna lose for sure, but I would put
want
money
him
on
to
him
win.
because if he does win,
I think he's the underdog.
That doesn't make sense, and then does make sense because you're
No,
Ryan.
'cause- no.
What?
Yeah, you put money on the guy on the underdog because you win so much fucking money if he wins.
Oh, got it.
If you bet, I mean, the odds on Vegas are so much against him. So I mean, if you could spend $10, put like a $10 bet, and you'd win like $10 back if Mayweather wins. If you put $10 down on McGregor, you get like $100.
Oh, I got you. All right.
Bet on the
No, that does make
underdog.
sense. I'm not a bettor, so I guess. But
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'm a gambler probably first, so I think I'd put money on McGregor, but I think he's gonna lose.
Got it. All right. Ricky,
I'm going Conor. I want him to win.
you want him to win? But
I want him to
you
win.
Think
Yeah.
he's
Don't get me
gonna
win.
win.
I want him to win.
If you're a
Who do you
good person,
think?
you want Conor McGregor to
yeah,
win.
Yeah.
you want him to win, but he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put that bad juju on him.
All right. Nick,
I mean,
who do you think is gonna win?
I agree with Ryan. I think Mayweather's gonna win.
But you want McGregor
But I want
to win.
McGregor to win for sure.
All right.
Just like takes out a rib. Just
Yeah.
Well, no,
I think he's gonna slip up and just kick him in the face. Like, he's be like,
Yeah.
"Oh fuck, I forgot I can't do that." You know,
Yeah.
That's
like-
what I always think.
King's
I'm
my
like,
legs.
You're
Yeah.
going into a completely different sport. It's related by far. So it's like, I don't know. There's not a sport that's that closely related as I guess MMA and
just hope it's a good
boxing
fight.
proper. But it's
Yeah, exactly. I think if anything, I just hope it's a good fight.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
just
I
hope
can
they both
hope
have a
for.
good time.
Yeah.
That's what I
Just
really.
have
Everyone
fun.
just has
that's
fun.
That's all that matters is that they have
Yeah.
fun.
They're not gonna have fun. They fucking hate each other.
I hope they get
They're
JR.
gonna- I hope like because I hope he tapped a nerve with Mayweather so they actually fight. You know, because he's such a great boxer, as everybody says. And that's why he tiptoes around the fucking ring and he wins these fights because he just like jabs here and there and
Right.
they never actually make so much contact.
You're talking Mayweather?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that like McGregor's pissed him off so much that he starts throwing
He's gonna
hammers.
get, like, he's gonna
starts
put all his
trying-
motions
Yeah,
into it?
just tries to throw hammers and slips up, and
Falcon
we actually get a
punch.
fucking good fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for.
You know what I think he should do? He would say, I mean, I don't know if he has. I haven't been following this, but I think a great tactic is you knock me out, I'll pay you a bajillion
bajillion
dollars. You know,
Fuck you.
something like that. Like
You get my
like,
suit.
like that is something that would say, let's fight.
Connor wants to beat him just because he wants to prove that he's the greatest
I don't
fighter
want
in
a
the
belt.
world.
I want your
exactly.
suit.
That's it. Like it's an ego thing. It's not even about the money.
And that's what I'm saying. If this is about not just the money, it's the ego thing. You want to see who's the greatest. You
Yeah.
say, I will pay you if you knock me out.
Yeah.
That's
What do you
what I
mean?
think.
Like in a knockout in the fight, or just stand there, let me knock
No,
you out?
the fucking fight, of course.
Oh.
Like not that pussyfoot shit like that you guys are saying. Because that's what a lot of people are.
knockouts
Oh,
only.
you mean
A lot
you
of
mean
people-
make that a fucking like a rule? Like there has to be a knockout.
knockouts. Yeah.
Not a rule. He's saying like if you win by knockout, I'll pay you X amount of dollars. Versus if you win by I don't know accuracy. Or
Well, McGregor said he's
blah,
going to
blah,
knock him out
blah.
in 4 rounds.
Oh, really?
All right,
Yeah.
well that's good. I want to
Let's
see
keep
that.
it going. Yeah, I
Let's
like
see that.
That's good. I mean, Conor McGregor, like he likes to put on a show.
Yeah.
He knows that people pay money for it. And he's like aware of that.
Yeah,
fact.
but he's also a great fucking fighter.
Yeah.
but I mean,
But he's also
but
kind
he's
of
also
a douche.
yeah.
He also has the right to do that.
But he also has a fuck you suit. And
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
You
I
gotta,
love
you gotta
that,
respect that.
Like literally,
I
okay,
want
this
him to have his son in the same suit. Does he have any kids? I want him to
No,
have
I don't
a
think he
I don't
does.
think he
a
does.
mini fuck you shit.
Exactly.
Okay, so this picture is right next to his shoulder. I couldn't tell until you fucking enhanced it and like zoomed in. That is so awesome.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you know, you go back here, you're like, oh, like a press conference, his suit looks good, whatever, cool.
It's a nice
and then
pinstripe.
you're just like, oh shit.
Just fuck
It
you,
says
fuck
fuck
you,
you.
fuck you, fuck you.
I'd wear that to prom.
That'd be
yeah.
Just
great.
Spider-Man.
No, that would be
I'd
good
wear that
because
to
no one,
Spider-Man
no one would,
Homecoming.
no one would,
Hey.
no one would notice until you brought it up because you're a 15-year-old or whatever, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, look at my suit, look at my suit.
Hey,
What
does
I'm
my
gonna
suit
do to
say?
you tonight is written on my suit.
All right, let's wrap it.
It's hot as fuck.
It's hot as fuck.
Let's get the
Going to
fuck out of
Silver
here.
Dollar. No one's on the live
Smells
stream,
like
so I
ball
can't tell
sacks.
anybody to go.
If you're listening, go.
If you're
now.
listening, go to Nick Merritt's show on Sunday. I will be there performing 2 times.
Two times.
Doing stand-up and playing the drums. So,
Fucking yes.
so come on out Sunday night at the OC Steelhouse in Anaheim.
Hell yeah.
7 p.m. $10 at the door.
Yeah. Seriously, thank you guys for listening. We love you, all of our loyal listeners. Check us out, everything at humpcast.com. Woo! And you can get links to everything that we do. Nick, I know we plugged your show, but you want to tell them where they can find you and everything else?
Find me at Facebook, Nick Merritt Comedian. Find me on Instagram at MetalheadNM90. And if you like whiskey and Southern style food, check me out at Boss Cat Kitchen and Libations in Newport Beach.
They got the brand new tachos. Is that what it's called?
Brand new tachos on Saturday starting August 5th.
Also,
And
they just sound
Sunday
amazing. I
brunch.
want them. I want it right now.
Yeah, what are those? Let's tell us real quick.
We have this new item on the menu starting Saturday, August 5th called tachos. Basically, homemade tater tots with nacho cheese, chorizo, and a fried egg on top.
Fuck my shit. That sounds
It'll make
good.
your dick and your arteries hard.
Hell
You
yeah.
can shoot your asshole.
All right, you can follow me personally at Garrett_AMLee at Twitter and Instagram. And Ryan D, where can they find you?
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Ryan P. Demarest. And stay tuned for the details of our live podcast next month.
Hell yes, Rick C.
Twitter.com/Ricky C. My Instagram is RickyC90. And I'm going to end the show on... turns out that the drummer from the 69 Eyes decided to release his own album.
What's it called?
It's called...
I want to get it.
Helsinki Vampire.
Nice.
Oh, good.
And
Easy.
the,
Easy to remember.
The artist is just him as Yerky69.
Yerky.
I'm going to play the song Bloodlust. Check it out. Bye, everybody. Peace out. Later.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
It's still a whiteout.